Rome didn't invent inflation. Rome perfected the trick behind it, because when an empire is expensive to run, armies, borders, grain, officials, leaders face a brutal choice: raise taxes openly or raise revenue invisibly. Rome chose invisible. They kept the coin looking official, same emperor's face, same stamp, same authority. But they quietly reduced what mattered: the silver inside. That's the currency trick. Not a new coin, not a new law, just less real value hidden inside the same symbol. And it worked at first, because most people don't test metal. They trust the face, but once costs keep rising, the empire needs the trick again, and again, and again. This is how the spiral starts. Debase the coin to prices rise, to soldiers demand more pay, to taxes fall behind, to debase again. It doesn't feel like theft. It feels like normal life, getting more expensive. And that's the genius of it. Nobody votes on it. Nobody signs a paper. There's no moment where the public says yes. You just wake up and realize your money buys less. That's why Rome didn't have to steal with force. It could steal with math. And the moment people noticed, trust began breaking in stages. Merchants raise prices first. Workers demand higher wages next. Soldiers demand higher pay after that. And the state responds by minting even more weakened money. Volume replaces value. And the entire economy becomes defensive. Everyone pricing for uncertainty. Everyone trying to get rid of money faster than it loses value. Here's the uncomfortable part. Modern governments don't need to shave silver. They can do the same thing with paper and with digits. The mechanism is identical. Increase the supply of money faster than real value grows, and each unit buys less over time. That's inflation. It's not always evil. It's not always intentional, but it is incredibly useful to power because it acts like a quiet tax. If a government is trapped, war costs, crises, debt interest, promises it can't cut, inflation becomes the politically easiest option. Taxes create enemies. Spending cuts create enemies. Inflation creates confusion, and confusion is cover. Then, just like Rome, leaders often try to command the economy back into order: price controls, wage pressure, emergency rules. Rome tried that too. In 301, Diocletian issued major price ceilings. But you can't fix a weakened currency with a strong law. You don't get stability. You get shortages. You get black markets. You get distrust. So the real lesson from Rome isn't just coins got worse. It's this: once a state learns it can fund itself by weakening money, it becomes addicted. Because the trick buys time today and sends the bill to everyone later through higher prices and lost purchasing power. Now, I want your answer in the comments. Do you think inflation hurts most through higher prices, lower savings power, or the way it quietly changes society's trust? And if you want more stories where money explains what history hides, subscribe to Hidden Money History.